Hey, you've tuned into the Tag Team Talent Podcast. Welcome aboard. Here's your guy, your host, your best buddy in entertainment, Scott Edwards.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast, the Tag Team Talent Podcast, where we showcase comedy, magic, music, you name it, anything to entertain you. And we always have a special co-host. I'm so proud to have next to me.
Oh, hi!
It's you.
It's me.
It's Kyle Stobener, my godson and very successful animator. He's visiting from Nova Scotia, Canada, and we're so happy to have you in town.
I'm so happy to be in town. I'm so happy to be here hanging out, watching some good stuff, and just, not being at work.
Well, speaking of work, you're a professional animator,
Yep.
and these days it's all on 3D computers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just for you guys, animation, 24 scenes per second, give the illusion of life.
Mm-hmm.
Is that still something you get excited about each day?
Yeah, I mean, I get up and watch, we get a bunch of scenes to do. I work in TV, so I work I'll get a bunch of scenes at the beginning of the week. We'll be working with cool people, making cool stuff. I'm doing a lot of indie stuff right now.
I should interrupt, I'm sorry, he was one of the main animators on Loud House.
Yes.
Which is a very popular cartoon on the Cartoon Network.
Nickelodeon for that one.
Sorry, Nickelodeon.
Very important.
Important to get that out there.
Yes.
Sorry, buddy. And you've been doing this for several years now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the animation world really changed from my lifetime, which was the 80s and 90s
Mm-hmm.
and 60s and 70s when the animation was hand done.
Yep.
Now that it's on computer, about the last, 15, 20 years?
Yeah, just about.
Now, you've been in it for like a decade. Is it still changing or getting easier or harder with AI? Do you use that?
No, it's very much still in major flux right now. There's a lot of, it's tough to say. There's more change than ever, I think.
Really?
Right now, yeah, and it's
You got to stay on top of it.
You got to stay on top of it. Stick to your guns, and
Well,
it's all about making good stuff, and keeping the human element in it, and keeping the heart in it,
and keeping the humor alive.
Yes, keeping the humor alive.
And that's why we're here today on the podcast. We have some great stand-up comedy for you. Kyle has worked on some very funny cartoons, and he grew up in a household where his father and I owned a chain of comedy clubs.
Yep.
On a previous show, you might have seen Kyle appeared on one of our TV shows. Of course, you were about 6 months old, a year old.
Yeah.
But you have always been around comedy, so I have some comedy to share with you.
Awesome.
And with you, the audience. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Our first comic is out of New York City originally. He was considered part of the funniest men in the universe. He and Seinfeld and Larry Miller and Paul Reiser were this group of comics back in the 80s just getting started. They've all had great success. Mark Schiff is our next comic. He is still touring, still opens up for people like his friend Seinfeld, but also Jay Leno and others. Very, very funny comic. You've seen him on TV, and you're going to see him right here. Kyle, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Schiff.
Stay in shape, good to exercise. I've been exercising. I hate it. I'm not one of these people that wake up in the morning, exercise, yeah. I wake up like I am beat. I got to lay down for another hour and a half. I actually bought an exercise bike and a treadmill. I put the bike on the treadmill. I'm doing 45 miles a day now. If you really want to stay healthy, you got to eat at home, so you go shopping in the old supermarket. One of the great things now, supermarkets open like 24 hours a day. There are people who actually go shopping 3 in the morning. They wake up and go, honey, I'll be back in a little while. It's about 3, I'm going to the supermarket. Going to get a little Drano and some Jell-O, I'll be right back. You ever walk in the supermarket 3 in the morning, it's like, can you make it a little brighter in here, please? And turn that freezer up. What is it, 9 below zero in here? One of the great things about supermarkets is you can break something and just leave it there. You knock over a jar of tomato sauce. That's a shame. There's another one. And I can never find people that work in these stores who walk up and down the aisle. It's like, hello, hello. I was in the meat department. I saw a guy, white coat, blood all over the thing. I say, excuse me. He goes, I don't work here. And then you go pay, now they put you on the spot, now they want to know if you want paper or plastic bags. I don't know. I'll say to the guy, what do you think I should use? What's your honest opinion? people behind you flipping out. They're going, take paper, get out of here. I look at them and go, you don't leave me alone. I'm going to write a check, all right?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Schiff, live on stage, still one of the funniest men in the universe. I enjoy his comedy.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, did you think it was all good, funny stuff?
Absolutely.
You know, we've talked about this before. Generationally, obviously you're a little younger than me.
Yes.
But this is recently recorded, but I always think funny is funny, and it doesn't matter if it was taped in the 70s or 80s or recently, or if the audience person, everybody's got a little bit different taste or take on comedy, but funny is funny.
Yeah, comedy is eternal. No matter what format it is, entertainment is going to be... People are always going to be looking for entertainment. People are always going to be looking for laughs. And I think it doesn't matter how old you are or where you come from.
Well, I'm so glad that we have this podcast that we can share some comedy.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope you're enjoying it. Well, tell you what, I got something different for you, Kyle.
Oh.
Coming up next, a little comedy magic.
Okay.
Now, comedy magic, we've talked about this before, is not only audio, but physical or visual entertainment. And that's what helps make it work, right?
Absolutely.
Well, let's watch this guy. He's a ventriloquist, a magician, a stand-up comic. He does it all. This is Andy Gross. He's still out touring. You can Google his name. He's kind of famous for funny reels. He does the Split Man. Anyway, check that out. But right now, a little comedy magic with Andy Gross.
I'm going to show you something different. I'm going to show you how a ventriloquist can throw his voice if he didn't have a dummy. Now, normally you see ventriloquists are working with a puppet. That's really cool. But as a kid, I wanted to learn how to throw my voice. I wanted to make my voice sound like it was coming from really far away or beneath the stage or locked in a trunk. So it sounds something like this. This is what we call voice throwing. I'm going to throw my voice into my hand, John. Listen very carefully. You'll hear a little voice coming out of my hands. It's called voice throwing. Did you hear that, John? I didn't do it yet. I'm getting there. Here we go. Voice throwing.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you. You like that, huh? He's like, how does he do it? How does he do it? Come on up here. I'll show you. Come on up here. Give him a round of applause. Come on. Come on up here.
Doing a volunteer
What is your name?
comedy magic show.
Mason. Okay, Mason. How old are you? 9 years old. All right. Did that sound pretty cool to you? All right, we're going to do it. I'm going to have you do it. This is something else I can do. I can actually throw my voice, trap my voice in my hand, and I can keep the voice in there until I remove my hands. It goes like this. Hello. Hand stays on top. When I remove my hand, you hear, hello. All right. Hello. Hello. You say hello.
Hello?
See, I trap your voice. Ready? Okay, that's kind of cool, but let's try something a little bit more difficult. Very hard for a ventriloquist to say certain letters like B's and P's because you have to move your lips. So let's try a harder word. Let's try a word like baloney. Just say baloney, nice and loud in my hand.
Baloney.
Good. Right, trap it in there, and here we go. Nothing. Okay, that's okay. That happens. Okay, nothing happened. Here's what I want you to say this time. Say, Andy Gross
Andy Gross
is the greatest
is the greatest
ventriloquist
ventriloquist
in the world.
in the world.
Perfect. Ready? That's your own little magic trick right there. Give him a round of applause, huh? You guys are fun. All right. I've had a lot of fun with that ventriloquism. I mean, I used to throw my voice in school. When I was just a kid, I learned how to do that, and I would fool the teachers. I actually got so good, I could page myself out of class. I throw my voice in elevators. People hit the panic button thinking we're going to smash someone. But by far and away, my favorite place to throw my voice? Funerals. I'm not dead yet. Let me out.
Oh, that was Andy Gross
Yeah.
doing a little ventriloquism. Got a kid out of the audience. That always makes it extra fun. What did you think of his ventriloquism?
Super impressive. The voice work is phenomenal.
Well, I think it's what he does is not only straight ventriloquism. We've worked with some of the best, Willie Tyler and Lester and Jay Johnson, but he does the voice falling away and in different locations, and that really takes talent.
Yeah, it really works the vocal cords. Really, like it's an art form in itself. Just learning how it's like working out. Like our first comedian was talking about, you got to work out in different ways and work those muscles. And sometimes some people can do that to frightening degrees
or funny degrees. Now he does magic, he does ventriloquism, he's a stand-up comic, he's a good friend of ours. Keep an eye out for him. He's still out performing one-man shows. Andy Gross, and check out his reels. He does the Split Man, so if you just Google Split Man or Andy Gross, you'll find some very funny stuff. But hey, guess what? It's time for the classic rewind. I know, it's exciting. These are videos from back in the 80s and 90s when his father and I used to have comedy clubs. We did TV shows. And you may not know this. Okay. We made a music video.
Really?
That actually, made the Billboard charts and had a lot of fun with it.
I genuinely did not know that.
Yes. And you guys, I think, will enjoy this. Ladies and gentlemen, this stars John Pate. And he wrote and performed a song. We made a music video out of it, and that song made it to the country comedy charts, and the video's been seen all over back in the 80s. Let's watch it now.
I'd love to.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Pate and the Skillet video.
Where John Pate sends it in a country western video.
It's your dad.
So let's see it, John.
And it also stars your aunt, Lynn.
Oh.
There she is.
Oh my God. I bet
well, everybody knows I love my wife. She's as sweet as she can be. Oh, but she's got a knack for getting her way that don't feel so good to me. Well, honey, I'm tired and I can't take no more. I'm black and blue and my head is sore. Things go dark and I hit the floor, and you don't feel sorry for me. One day when you swing that skillet, my face ain't gonna be there. One day when you throw that rolling pin, it ain't gonna part my hair. Well, you can throw a tantrum, throw a fit, or when you throw that toaster, it's time to quit. One day when you swing that skillet, my face ain't gonna be there. I guess it's only fair. But when she goes into her wind-up, boys, it's time for me to care. Yeah, her face turns just as red as a beet. Things fly through the air. Ooh, I got to remember for her next birthday to buy her some Tupperware. One day when you swing that skillet, my face ain't gonna be there. One day when you throw that rolling pin, it ain't gonna part my hair. Well, you can throw a tantrum, throw a fit, but when you throw that toaster, it's time to quit. One day when you swing that skillet, my face ain't gonna be there. Now I ain't talking about a divorce, cause I got to keep her guessing. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna up and die. Maybe that'll teach her a lesson. Cause when I'm gone, the will cease, and I can finally rest in peace. No more pants or a face full of grease, and then she'll finally see. One day when you swing that skillet, my face ain't gonna be there. One day when you throw that rolling pin, it ain't gonna part my hair. Well, you can throw a tantrum, throw a fit, but when you throw that toaster, hey, I quit. One day when you swing that skillet, my face ain't gonna be there. Well, you can yell and scream as loud as thunder, but it won't bother me 6 feet under. One day when you swing that skillet, my face ain't gonna be there.
That's great.
Wow, how about that? So your dad introduced the video. This is back in the 80s. Your Aunt Lynn is one of the co-stars. And of course, the star and the writer and the performer of the song is John Pate, a very funny stand-up comic. And this song just did make it on the country music charts. And the videos got seen quite a bit back in the 80s. And your dad and I made that video for John.
Wow.
But all these connections to you, now what, 30, 30 years later anyway. Kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, there was no way I wasn't going to be working in video and entertainment and all that kind of stuff after you guys were doing this for long.
Yeah, being in animation, you're still bringing gags to the screen.
Oh, yeah.
And it must be a little odd to see all your relatives back that many years ago.
Yeah. Oh my God. No way. No great.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed John Pate, and the Skillet video is our classic rewind. We also had some comedy by Mark Schiff, some ventriloquism by Andy Gross, and of course my great co-star and godson, Kyle Stobner. We hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week with more. Kyle, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me. This
I really
is great.
appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye now.
Thanks for watching the Tag Team Talent Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you'll never miss the next big talent reveal. And don't forget to write in the comments below which performer you thought was best in this episode. We love hearing from you. See you soon!